I spent 3 days trying to figure out what business dropshippers are actually in. And the answer wasn't what I expected. Because most people think dropshipping is one business. It isn't. It's 3 businesses pretending to be one. And if you fail at any one of them, the entire thing falls apart. Now that might not sound important, but it explains why every year somebody declares dropshipping dead, while somebody else quietly makes a fortune doing it. Both groups are looking at the same business. They're just seeing different things. So let's run the experiment. At first, I thought dropshipping was basically an online store. You find a product, build a website, run some ads, make sales. Simple. At least that's what I thought. Then I looked closer, and that's when things got interesting. Because dropshipping isn't really a store. It's 3 separate businesses wearing a trench coat. The first business is product research. Finding something people actually care about. Not something you think is cool. Not something a guru found 6 months ago. Something customers genuinely want. The second business is attention. And this is where a lot of beginners accidentally set money on fire. Because products don't create sales. Attention creates sales. You can have the greatest product on earth. If nobody sees it, it makes exactly $0. That observation led me to another question. If products aren't the real game, what is? And that's when I found the third business, human psychology. Most people think customers buy products. They don't. They buy outcomes. Nobody buys a drill because they're passionate about drills. They buy a drill because they want a hole in the wall. Nobody buys toothpaste because they love toothpaste. They buy it because they want clean teeth. People don't buy products. They buy transformations. And once I realized that, the entire business model started looking different. Suddenly the question wasn't, what product should I sell? The question became, what problem am I solving? Most people never notice that distinction, and it changes everything. Because the biggest reason most dropshipping stores fail isn't competition. It isn't saturation. It isn't because China exists. It's because they're hunting for products when they should be studying customers. That alone would have been interesting. But then I found another variable. AI. And honestly, this is where the experiment got weird. Because AI made building a store easier than ever. It can write product descriptions, generate logos, create ad copy, build images, even help design websites. Which sounds like great news, until you realize everyone else has access to the exact same tools. And that's when it clicked. AI didn't just lower the barrier to entry, it lowered it for everyone. The average store today looks better than stores that were making money 5 years ago, which means looking professional is no longer an advantage. It's the minimum requirement. And somehow, building a store became easier, while winning became harder. That contradiction explains a lot. Because if everyone can build a decent store, the advantage shifts somewhere else. Not design, not logos, not fancy themes. Customer understanding. The people who understand customers better than everyone else still win. Which brings us back to the original question. Is dropshipping dead? No. But something definitely died. The easy money, the shortcuts, the fantasy. The idea that you could throw random products onto a website, launch a few ads, and accidentally become wealthy. That version died years ago. What survived was the actual business. Research, marketing, psychology, testing, data, systems. The people still making money aren't lucky. They're operators. While everyone else is searching for shortcuts, they're studying the mechanism. And that's when I realized something bigger. People keep asking whether dropshipping is dead, but almost nobody asks the more interesting question. What opportunity today looks exactly like dropshipping looked 10 years ago? Because history keeps repeating this pattern. First comes the opportunity, then comes the crowd, then comes the easy money, then comes the competition. Then only the operators survive. It happened to dropshipping. It happened to YouTube. It happened to crypto. It happens almost everywhere. And if you can spot the next opportunity before the crowd does, that skill might be worth a lot more than learning dropshipping.